All right, Jimmy, here's how you're gonna catch Ethan Hunt. You've got a choice to make. You've got two effective ways to do it. Now there's really three, the third being the trap, but here's why I don't think that's gonna work for Ethan. When you trap the fish, the first ones to go are gonna be the dominant fish in your tank. So you're probably gonna catch Dory and everything else before you catch Ethan. So then you gotta put them somewhere. It's probably gonna take days to get Ethan if he ever gets in the trap. So fish traps work, but in this case, I'm ruling it out.
So what I hear you saying, that they make a trap for fish? Like a raccoon trap or?
Coon trap, Jimmy? You gonna get you one of them coons?
Yeah.
So we've got two effective options that I see. Number one is the wake up in the middle of the night method, turn your lights on and catch the fish when they're basically out of it. You turn the lights on in your tank, not just lights in the room. You turn your lights on in the tank and the fish are like, whoa, hello, what's going on? And then you can scoop them up. Now this works if you know where he sleeps. Do you know where Ethan sleeps?
I don't. I know where Dory kind of sleeps, but I don't know where he sleeps. And even if I did, I mean, he goes in the rocks, and if I put the net up there, he swims out the other side.
It can work. We're gonna go a different method.
Okay. Give me the easiest method.
Drain the whole tank and catch the fish.
That's what I said before. I gotta drain the whole ocean. I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not draining the whole... There's gotta be a better way than drain it.
There is, but you wanted the easiest way, so that's what it is. So here's what here's what I recommend you do. You are going to section off part of your tank. Make sure Ethan is on that part of the tank that you section off. And I'm not saying like half of the tank, like 1/4 or 1/8 of the tank. You get him on one side, you put a divider in. There's a couple different materials. We'll talk about that in a second. He's on that side of the tank. You probably have to pull the rocks out of that little section, but then he can't swim away, and you got a clean catch at getting him.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a divider in here.
Yeah, see right there, it's perfect.
Actually, I do have one little path right here where I could probably section it off and take these two rocks out, and none of those corals are glued down, so I could just grab them and move them over.
Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna go look at my relaxing fish tank where everyone gets along. My thoughts are with you. Good luck, buddy. This is a rite of passage for reef keeping. Look, you're not alone. Read the comments. There's lots of people that said they went through the same thing. Have at it. Call me when you get them.
Okay, I'll keep the camera rolling and I'll try sectioning this off first, and I'll let you know how it goes. After getting the great idea from Mr. Saltwater Tank on how to catch Ethan, it was time for me to get to work. I started by measuring off my tank to see just how wide and how deep I would need to cut my plastic material to make a barrier to section off my tank and make it easier to catch Ethan. So I measured off the plastic and then I cut it out to just the right size. Then it was time to go in and see just how accurate my cut was. Perfect. It's going to work great. I had a few things to prep before I could put my divider in. So I started by turning off all my pumps using my Seashea app. And I also decided this is a good time to drain the ocean a bit, make it easier to catch Ethan, and it's a good chance to do a water change. As soon as I started vacuuming, my cleaner wrasse got interested, and I wish it was him that I was trying to catch, because I could have just scooped him up in my hand. And now it was time to move some things, so I started by moving my clam, then I moved the rock with my Vargas Cestularia, and then something awesome happened. Did you see it? There goes Ethan. And Ethan just swam over there, so this is a perfect time to put in the divider. Okay, I got the divider in, and Ethan, can you see him? See if you can get him. Can you see him down in there?
Yeah, it's a little dark, but oh.
So now that Ethan was over in the section I wanted him to be in, there was just a little more prep work I had to do. I moved a few more corals out off of that rock, and then it was time to take the big rocks out and leave it just Ethan and open water. Make it easy for me to get in there with the net. Okay, so Ethan is sectioned off. There's one rock left. I got a little sea star in there, but Ethan's the only fish over here. I'm gonna move my little barrier. Hopefully Ethan won't get past it. I'm gonna move it closer to Ethan. Oh, that sea star's gotta get out. Okay, there. He shouldn't get past that. So now I got a pretty small section there. Let me get some light over him. I'm gonna pull this last rock out and then we're gonna go fishing for Ethan. And look, there's Chuck, or Cheese. Cheese lives under that rock. So I don't see that goby too often, but I know he lives under that rock. He comes out at eating time. I just moved his rock, so I disrupted his house. 2 nets, 1 fish. Here we go. Oh, he's trying to get out that barrier. Okay, how fast was that? I got Ethan. There he is. Yes! Mission accomplished. Yes!